News Studios. Driven by the injury attorneys at Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick, this is 19 News.
Well, his journey at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, New York began last February, long time ago. Now, Akron native Kofi Boakye is gearing up for the final round of the Apollo's famed amateur night competition. And joining us live this morning for our side-by-side is Kofi Boakye. Thanks for joining us.
Damon, thanks for having me.
It's going to get really busy for you. Now, tomorrow night is the final round, and they are filming this, taping this, showcasing this in Harlem at the Apollo Theater.
Yes.
What has the journey been like? We covered before you did the first competition, and you've made it through all these rounds.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have told me that I would have made it to the final round, I probably would have believed you because I just believed in myself that much. But to know the social media part of it that has been so big, the people, there's been thousands of people. When I first started, I had 4,000 followers. Now I have over 200,000 through this competition, and also just through the touring and a vast amount of things that I've been doing outside of the Apollo. But this opportunity has been incredible. So yeah.
Let's show some of the video of you performing previous performances. You play the piano, obviously, classically trained, and you were going to school at Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Sure.
Took a deferment when COVID came for a number of reasons. And what song have you chosen to perform at the Apollo? We have the next video clip that shows a little bit more of what you've done in front of these huge crowds.
Yeah, the song that I've always chosen is Say Yes by Floetry. It's been a song that I've used for a vast amount of things. I've been using it for my auditions to college, to different competitions, and you know, I have a unique arrangement behind it, and people seem to...
Kofi, you're feeling this. I mean, you're really getting into this. You got the band behind you, and the crowd's going wild. You've stuck with this song. Now, when you play it, you know, over and over again, do you change it up a little bit? How do you kind of keep yourself hyped?
Sure, yeah, I mean, every performance is different. I mean, the Apollo stage brings that out of you.
Yeah.
Every time you go on that stage, you feel that energy, you feel the aura of the legends that have graced that stage, and, you know, you bring that expectation that the audience has for you, and, you know, you live to that result if you want to win.
Yeah.
That's what I aim to do.
You mentioned legends. You were talking about people like Michael Jackson, James Brown, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
What is it like to be in that atmosphere when you know so many greats have been on that stage? And there's a lot of pressure, too, because this is audience-based. They have to decide who wins this.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, especially this year. This is the only year I think I'm the only musician. There's no other. Everybody else is a singer. So
Other talents,
I'm the only instrumentalist up there. So there's definitely an expectation to really bring it because you got to punch through those, you know, those different competitors, and you got different vocalists that are so amazing. There's so many different talented people this round, and you know, this being the final round with that $20,000 grand prize, I just want to bring it. I just want to bring it. That's all I can do. I'm excited. I'm excited for the moment, and it's time to show New York what another kid from Akron is made of.
This is the real deal. So much talent, and you mentioned it there. There's a $20,000 grand prize on the line. And you had talked to us about, in our earlier stories, if you win this competition, what are your plans for some of this prize money?
Yeah, the plan has always been to continue my career, you know, and being at Berklee College of Music and, you know, having to defer, like you said, Damon. But right now, you know, I've seen so much happen on social media. I've seen so much happen. I've been able to go on a micro city tour this year and just see the world, LA. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere this summer, and I just want to continue that. And I think that this year and, you know, this money, if I were to win, I think it would go toward just fueling that future that I have for myself. And I think that's just been the goal, you know, the whole time. It's just been to continue my career.
You do so much for the community. You call yourself the other kid from Akron. We know the first one. Lastly, you got to have, you know, the look too when you're up there. And your outfits are amazing. You put everybody to shame. A local designer helps you out?
She is a local designer, but she's located now in Harlem, New York, and her name is Candace Caprice. She's an amazing designer. She designs every outfit that you guys just showed on this broadcast today. So, I mean, she's just the woman that I go to for everything. I don't give her any suggestions. I just tell her, hey, I want to wear something really good, and I want to make people look and break their necks. So.
Well, you look good. You're talented. We're rooting for you. Kofi Boakye on the stage at the Apollo Theater. Again, this is the final round for the amateur night competition. We are rooting you on, and we look forward to the results. Thanks for spending some time with us this morning. All right.
Now, your 19 First Alert.